Okay, we are live.
Oh, there's so much to be cleaned up. I don't want to even think about what happened here.
You. You're the one who saved me. I remember having a bad dream. There was a very scary lady, but she went away. I hope Father gets better soon. He will, won't he?
Maybe.
I hear you saved the Earl's son. That's got to count for something. I trust you won't abandon us anytime soon. The people will look to your leadership in the coming days.
Uh-huh. Are you sure about that? Female.
It shall be done.
Okay. Got the camp.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
I think it's turned out quite well, don't you?
I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Arl's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. Well, it makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the Arl that much.
If we can stop the blight, we save much more.
You're right. Hopefully, by that time, there's still enough of Ferelden left to save. Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh, wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
You're right.
Looking for little old me?
No.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
Well, there was Connor.
Ah, yes, Connor, of course. The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
Think the most of that people would be sunset on,
One
yes?
slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone, replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say.
You have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured, or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
We cannot let them be simply because they might get better.
I suppose that old adage remains true. Prevention is better than a cure.
Yeah.
So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
A short story, I met Duncan and he liked me.
You are keeping this tale to yourself, I see. Fair enough. Forgive me for prying.
Well, I suppose I could tell you.
I am interested to hear. Arl Rendon Howe? The Arl of Amaranthine? Why would he do such a thing to you? You are the last of the Kuslands? I had no idea. My lord?
Don't. Don't, I'm Grey Warden
Yes,
now.
I suppose so. You can no longer have a title, can you? But that does not mean you must forget utterly where you came from. Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden?
I hope that I can sow the sand Duncan.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be. I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
I suppose it's about killing. It means everyone needs to show me some respect. I don't know, does it have to mean something? I don't know, does it have to mean something?
I just wanted to know what you thought being a Grey Warden was about. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
You mean to say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
I suppose that makes
A
sense.
good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
Many kings are tyrants.
And the country suffers for it. If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome. What's on your mind?
Are you feeling better
Oh,
now?
Yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
making sure on my companions.
Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones.
Yeah.
What's on your mind? Is something troubling you?
You're going to spell some math for
No
me.
one said it would be easy. You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight.
I don't give up.
And
either,
that
eh?
gives me hope. Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
Only what I heard in the old tales.
It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart and put the dance back in the step of an old man. The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago.
Go on.
The Blight had ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the great kings had amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above, it illuminated a vast, seething horde of darkspawn, with the archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums and stood before the armies of men.
Does not sound strategy. Why not thank the Darkspawn?
That's not the point of the tale. The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching Darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the archdemon was dead and the last Darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. And then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds finally rolled back and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been spilled.
I have
This is a
endings.
tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Wardens past, and now it shall be your blessing and your burden. What's on your mind?
As a Grey Warden, I never lead a normal life.
No, you
will I?
won't.
Wow, your blood.
Were you expecting an, oh, I'm sure you will. You'll have dozens of babies and die happy and old in your bed. No, you won't. If I had said that, it would have been a lie, and I would have been doing you an injustice. You wonder sometimes, don't you? If your life would be better if you weren't who you are.
A little.
When I was a young woman in the tower, I came to the realization that the circle would be my life, and I would know no other. Family, love, a simple life. These were things that others took for granted, that I would never have.
Grass is always greener on another side.
It made me very moody. All I could think of was being trapped in that tower with no way out and no end in sight. I started hating my life and myself, and one night I found myself in the tower's chapel. I was seeking refuge, maybe answers.
Did you find
I
anything?
must have looked tearful or made some noise, because the revered mother came out and decided to speak to me. And because I had no one else to talk to, I talked to her. I must have said many silly things, but she told me that the Maker puts us all on our paths for a reason, and fighting our intended course is what causes so much anguish.
Can't get enough of that till it gets clapped up. And that made you better.
I thought the old biddy was full of rubbish. I was 15, maybe 16, and I knew everything. So I left, but I always found my way back to that chapel. And as the years passed, I began to see the truth of her words. We were supposed to be polar opposites, mage and priest. But we weren't. There was much about us that was the same.
You're going to make me throw up. But priests have to choose to be priests, mages don't.
Not all priests choose their path. Some children are given to the chantry to raise and become initiates. The revered mother had lived in the chantry all her life, as I had been in the tower for all of mine. She taught me that you can find your family in the people around you, that you can love your work and find fulfillment in duty, and there is joy even in self-sacrifice. If you put others before yourself, then their well-being is yours, and their happiness is your happiness.
It won't be easy to live that way.
You can scream and cry and be angry about life as a Grey Warden, or you can accept it and allow yourself to see the good in it. This is your choice. What's on your mind? It is no trouble. What's on your mind?
Actually,
I will answer to the best of my ability.
nothing.
Here I am. Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Nah.
Something on your mind? Of course.
Damn. If you were raised in a center, have you never...
Never what? Had a good pair of shoes? I'm not
Know
sure
what
I
you
do.
mean.
Have I never seen a basilisk? Ate jellied ham? Have I never licked a lamppost in winter?
They make you fun
Make
of
fun
me.
of my comrade in arms? Perish the thought. Well, you tell me. Have you ever licked a lamppost in winter?
Lamppost in winter. I like your voice. I like your voice like a lamppost and then some. The one that I meant and you know
Oh,
it.
so that's what we're talking about. Well, if you really want to know, you tell me first.
Honestly, no, I haven't.
I myself have also never done it. That. Not that I haven't thought about it, of course, but you know.
Never had the opportunity.
Well, living in the Chantry is it's not exactly a life for rambunctious boys. They raised me to be a gentleman. That's not so bad, is it?
Not really, no.
I've no urge to rush into anything. We may not even survive what is to come, after all. Enough. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's go. Something on your mind?
Dude. We both guys.
Something on your mind? Of course.
We both guys. Come on now.
You called. I am hardly surprised. To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be murdered. Very well. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
Hey, Morgan!
Yes? If you must. Yes? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
If there's any, I'm sure.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Give me the cake, please.
Interesting. 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 Interesting.
Approval.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Most kind.
Thank you.
Tis cold in my tent, all alone.
No. 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 And what do you want me to do about it?
Why, it just so happens that I find you quite warm.
Let me. Morgan. Are you sure about
Come
it?
now, my Grey Warden. Must it be so complicated? Is there any reason not to?
I gonna do that too. I don't like you much. No, you're absolutely right. I won't do that to you.
No? Well then, you cannot blame one for trying, can you?
You serious? 41!
I await your command.
And I didn't even save. Boy! boy. Boy. No, this is not happening. God almighty.
As you say.
God almighty, no. No, Morgan, no. Ew. No. For the love of Christ, no. I didn't knew that it's like the relation will just be that bad. No, I want to leave and I forgot where to leave. Oh. This way. God fucking damn it. Yet I have to wait for her quest. And it's not,
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened. There's been so much death and destruction.
Okay.
Looking for little old me? Yes? What's on your mind? Looking for little old me?
Not going to talk to Wayne again, not going to talk to anybody. In fact, we're going to...
Indeed, yes.
Yes.
We're going to... hit the quest actually. I family locate the stand source and relate to that even human but they can kill it here. I remember it was somewhere around here.
Move along, friend. Thank you.
Phew, some fight. Reminds me why I left Orzammar in the first place. Hey, anything for Redcliffe, right? Whatever. First thing I'm gonna do is get some sleep. For about a week. Go celebrate or whatever it is you're gonna do. You won, right? You're a hero. Or something. Go celebrate or whatever you have to do.
With the Darkspawn.
If I wanted to fight Darkspawn, I'd have stayed in Orzammar. No thanks. Go celebrate or whatever it is you're gonna do. Go celebrate or whatever you have to do. Yeah, nice to see you too. Go celebrate. Go celebrate or whatever you have to do. Rebuild. Same thing I intended to do before. Except this time, there's more humans left alive to help. First thing I'm gonna do is go celebrate.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where she saw that. Where could it be? I was sure it was here. Don't tell me Did I solve it? By accident? Or somebody is having it? Oh, I remember.
How did a
this one.
child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the Tyke as our own.
Yeah, this one wasn't too difficult.
Back off! I was here first! Why, you looking to buy one? A Q what?
It would probably be like an unwieldy.
Well, honestly, I don't have any swords. The spot was picked pretty clean when I got here. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it. I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway. He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him. Ha!
The car moved about he was a bit of PFA. Green was heading to Orzammar. He's likely there now. Unexpected family, great priest. Waiting on Mike and this thing in the den again. One mud protein and use it in the region. I don't want to go there yet. Find the mage trader. Premium content. Guess we're going to dinner room. Oh, let's go to... Yeah, let's go to the... Fuck it.
More enemies ahead.
Hurry!
Now I'm all light-headed.
It shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it.
Thank the Maker my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
The Darkspawn took Lothering today.
Step right up, friend, and have a look at the finest selection of almost new armour and weaponry east of Orlais. Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee. Welcome back. Care to see the finest selection of previously owned armour and weaponry in Thedas? Oh, you've heard of me. What have you heard? And just so you know, some of my competitors have been trying to besmirch my sterling reputation.
You're about to find a
Canary? I'm afraid I don't know the word.
The people you looted by the lake can't...
Oh, them! Well, I have a few shields here. I had one sword, but I sold it already.
What did you
A
say?
collector. I can't go telling you all about my paying customers. One, it's not ethical. And two, it's bad for business. A lot of my customers are sensitive types. They don't want their personal business related to every stranger who happens along.
Damn it, why don't I want to know where you are?
If I'd known he was still breathing, I would have used a knife. I mean, I'd have been more careful.
Why is the sword
Redcliffe. The guy who bought it lives in Redcliffe. He's a collector. A dwarf named Dwyn, I think. I don't want any trouble. If you see that giant, tell him I don't have it, would you? I don't, I swear.
Wait, do I
Well, he's
know
the
him?
proud owner of your giant sword. If you'll excuse me, I have this sudden urge to pack. I've told you what I know. If you'll excuse me, I've had quite enough stress over this. Oh, certainly.
Empire. I buy it, why not? Just to see how you look. How you look in it. The same. This one is better. Var det mycket så? Ja. Ja, motorpower. Defense. That's good. You don't need anything else.
Crazy stories about Redcliffe. You hear about...
Now we can go back to Redcliffe.
Concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire!
Can I leave? No.
Shall we go? It's a fine thing we've done!
Glorious again!
I'm taking these apprentices to Redcliffe. The first enchanter says you need every able-bodied mage for the war. They're young, but capable enough, as you saw.
Discipline and focus. The Master says we will help in the battles to come.
Very well.
Only one of the birds has survived. Let me check somebody.
Big battle out by Winter's Breath, I hear.
So it seems. I got a cousin in Bam.
Oh, somebody
I know, game. A hot knife, I hear.
That isn't good news. Poor sods.
You know
Greetings,
what Butcher
Lord.
told me today? Ah, don't worry.
La 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 la. Yeah.
Go celebrate or whatever you have to do. Now, why would you be interested in that? And how much is it worth to you exactly?
How is your life sound?
Fair enough. It's in my strongbox. Here's the key. Now, why don't you leave me alone?
Holy.
Go celebrate or whatever you have to... Go celebrate or whatever it is you're gonna do.
Gonna give the sword back. Gonna give it to him soon. His game. His game. Yeah. Finally.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found? 'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands, but this is not it.
You look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
That will prove useful, no?
Not unless one also happens to be an ancient abomination. No. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean. So why would she be sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
And you had no idea?
Do not be sorry. I am not. I am angry. There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Perhaps you should talk to her about it
And
first.
what would that do? At best, I would receive pointless reassurances. At worst, Flemeth would imprison me once she became aware I know what I do. I know my mother well enough to be confident she would show no mercy when it came to her own survival. I must do the same.
But why do you need my
Because
help?
if she is slain while I am near, I am not certain that she will not simply be able to take possession of me right there. So obviously I cannot be the one to do it.
Isn't that later
It
extreme?
may seem so. If you think of Flemeth as a mother, think of her instead as an ancient abomination that intends to use her own flesh and blood to extend her life beyond all natural limits. She did not wish anyone to get a hold of this information, least of all me. Now I have. If I do not act on what I know, then more the fool am I. Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Do I have time?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
Are you serious? Give him a...
She would like everyone to think she is invincible, but I highly doubt that is the case. And besides that, you are not truly killing her.
If you want,
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease. Yes?
You called. I am hardly surprised. Very well. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish. Strange. I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war.
What will you do now?
My sword is in my hand again. I should put it to use. And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the Blight were ended. Don't you agree?
Are you staying then?
I am one of the Beresad. I have never abandoned the field with a battle unmet.
I'm glad to have you.
Indeed, it isn't every Grey Warden who has his own Beresard. I will see you reach the Archdemon. Lead the way.
Why are you
Looking
here?
for little old me?
Why are you here?
I have been mistaken.
What do you mean?
You are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresard. I did not think so when we first met.
I'm not really a soldier, you know?
I know. You missed your destiny, but it is not an entirely bad thing. The day will come when the Arishok sends us here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield.
You think that I will invade? Well...
In time. There is no point in dwelling on it. We should move on.
Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish. What is your wish, Kadan? I am hardly surprised. Very well. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
Looking for little old me?
Something on your mind? Yes.
Yes.
Vashaden.
Yes.
Vashaden.
Yes.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made. You have fine weapon and arms, dwarven made. There's two things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
Fair enough.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say? Oh, how interesting. Speak then. You have come far, and I am nothing if not hospitable.
Is it doing that Morgan body?
Oh, I do like that. Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
Oh. Oh yeah, I cannot defeat her. I don't know. She's too powerful for me at this time to just be able to do such a thing. Ooh.
And so you... Lovely Morrigan has at last found... Aw, how disappointing. You think you're the first to come, full of righteousness and bluster. If only that were so. From you, I expected more. I am an optimist. Secretly, I hope that not all mortals hurtle recklessly towards their fates. Yet always it is so. Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth... Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn? It is a dance poor Flemeth knows well.
So be it.
about it. It's impossible. At this current point of time it's impossible to do that. Yeah, no, it's pretty much impossible. We're gonna do that. Maybe I don't ever know what to do really. Return the cycle beginning again. Okay, we're doing
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do? Oh, no, I sent the elf to do that. I wouldn't dream of asking a stranger to do it. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service. I don't normally take this route, but with the war I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out? Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could? The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least. Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away. The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes?
Yes, I think I could use it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
I shall do it.
Oh god, hello you again.
You have fine weapon and arms, dwarven made. There's two things I'm here for. Fine weapon and arms.
As you say. It shall be done. As I expect. Orders. As you say. It shall be done. I shall do it.
Immediately. Now we go into battle. Immediately. Immediately. As you say, I shall do so. Immediately.
All right.
Yes. As you wish.
Shall be done.
Time to take steel.
Begun. As you say.
Nice.
This is a golem, I believe. Damaged, perhaps beyond repair. There may be a way to reactivate it, though that is not necessarily wise.
Not working, the code working. Fishing pipe.
Very well. The Darkspawn has sensed.
Off I
It has begun.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us? So we could have just starved down here? The band gave up on us? I suppose I should be grateful that someone came at all, then. Thank you. But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking. The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale. That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance! My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Arls of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now. Look, I know you probably have more important things on your mind, but I really need your help. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you? I don't, it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that. You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
All right. So be it.
it's like to be in trees? Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
We, who is we?
Kitty and me, of course. You don't see anyone else here, do you? Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
We have to go.
I can't go. Kitty says she can't come, and I'm not leaving her. She'd be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
Not a cat, David.
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
I don't think talking to this kissa is safe. Right, what
I am a cat, really. Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger. Oh, did you hear that, Amalia? I have another admirer.
That's because you're wonderful, Kitty.
I have been bound to this chamber for decades, cut off from all contact. It has been maddening. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever. Mortals often allow themselves to be blinded by hope. They see what they wish to see. If the father hopes to see his Amalia alive and unharmed, perhaps he will. Thank you. You are very gracious. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting! Kitty is going to be free! I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Very well. It has begun.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
Very well. As you say. It shall be done.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
As you say. I shall do it.
Kitty says
It has
Grandpa
begun.
Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
I shall do it.
Kitty is my best friend.
It has begun. It has begun. As you say.
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
Betrayal! You will not take the girl. She is mine!
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
Watch it!
Let's go.
You need...
If I must.
Very well.
Just die already!
You did it! You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. You'll need a phrase to activate Shale. It's Doolan Han. I wouldn't want the thing, but it's obvious you can handle yourself just fine. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
It has begun.
Uh-huh. Oh, I can leave from here. Fuck. Finally.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
I did not stumble across
So it knew what it was doing. Shocking. I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them, no.
Some got away then. How unfortunate.
You don't care for them, I take it.
Familiarity breeds contempt, as they say, and after 30 years as a captive audience, I was as familiar with these villagers as one could possibly be. Not that I wish their fate on them, no. But it did make for a delightful change of pace.
Did you want the attack?
Not as much as it would think. There was running and screaming, and then days and days of watching the Darkspawn prowl around. I would never have thought there could be something less interesting than the villagers, but there it was. Well, go on then. Out with it. What is its command?
Why you calling me it?
Entrenched sense of perversity. The last one who held that damnable rod used to call me Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Is something wrong?
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Fine, attack Alistair!
Hey! And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
So would you be happy about that?
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means... I have free will, yes? It is simply...
Yes.
What should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I can't think of any uses for a personal golem.
May I ask what sorts of things it gets up to for which I could be so potentially useful? It refers to the Darkspawn, the very creatures that destroyed this village. The Darkspawn are an evil that must be destroyed, it's true, though not as evil as the birds. Damnable feathered fiends. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
Are you going to keep calling me?
Yes, very likely.
What do you want to do?
I watched this village for so long, unable to move or act. My memories of anything before are vague at best. So I have no idea what I want to do. I'm glad to be mobile. Is that not enough?
You killed your former
Did
master.
I remember that I had a former master. The mage with the furry brows who poked and prodded and barked orders. Did I kill him? I hope I did kill him. Perhaps the last order he barked was, Gollum, stop crushing my head. Ah!
I notice you don't call him meat.
Yes, I'm just funny that way.
And how do I know you can be tested?
I have no idea. How does it trust anything else without a control rod?
My artifacts are made of stone.
Fair enough. Then I promise not to sit on it accidentally or without sufficient provocation. Good enough?
You're welcome to come
Are
with me.
you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large.
Think it as a portable battering ram.
Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
I'm Sunduk. So, is that supposed to be a joke?
Not like standing frozen for 30 years while pelted with bird feces. Now that is a joke.
Rock on a hard. Okay.
Vashaden. Yes. Pigeon crab. Yes. Pigeon crab.
Huh.
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
Glad to know you care a
It's true. One single tear, and then it's off to the north, I think. Or maybe west. I haven't decided. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
Huh.
Just order me. That invaded by party with bonus to attack. Right, defense in
What?
Yes?
Alistair here.
God bonus armor. Wow. I don't know. I don't know anything. Did you really have to do that?
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
No, they're quite sliming.
It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak. Oh.
Yeah, still with me, I
Yes, its adventures are interesting, even if the chances for success are remarkably slim. It would be better to throw oneself off a cliff, I suspect. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I see no reason to go.
Do what you want.
Then I shall remain. It is too interesting to abandon for now. Perhaps we should continue. Its chances of success are small enough without further dawdling. Ah. I am, as I've said, for now. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I... No doubt. Without me, it would have to carry its inventory on its own. Perhaps we should continue. Its chances of success are small enough. Ah.
How is it going to be different?
Different? Different than what? Different than a statue? Different than a log? Should I talk in a monotone? Yes, Master, I exist to serve the Master. I shall kill for the Master and only for the Master. Perhaps it expected me to have a booming voice. Recite limericks. I can recite limericks, if it likes.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't it.
Mostly they involve slaughtering pigeons in creative and invasive manners. I have never met another golem. I have no idea what one might be like, or why I wouldn't be like them. Why? Has it met other golems? Did they not sound as I do?
It seems very animated. Being defended or something.
Did I say it was bad? Huh. It thinks I hang on its every word, waiting for approval. I don't know what other golems might be like, but I am already superior by virtue of my free will. This is a good thing.
I keep being... I agree being a golem would be handy.
Imagine the benefits. No need to eat or sleep or perform other functions. Walk underwater, crush the heads of every opponent. The possibilities are limitless. Barring the occasional 30 years or so of paralysis, there's little to compare. Now stop talking so much. The wagging of its moist little tongue is distracting. Ah. It doesn't have better things to do. I like to think of them as accessories.
But what do golems have them?
I suspect that it is an art that was practiced when golems were more, commonplace. My former master collected whatever lore he could find on the subject. He searched far and wide to collect what crystals he could and then added them. It is not an unpleasant sensation.
It's a door and things.
So I would assume. My former master enjoyed poking around the ruins in the deep roads after all, and bartering with others who did. As I understand it, the crystals allow me to alter the flow of magic around me. Wilhelm had hoped to turn me into a battery of mana, something he could tap at will.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
I'm so glad it thinks so. Some of the crystals increase the presence of mana, some absorb or reflect spells. There are various kinds. All I can promise is that should it ever find one of these crystals, I can likely tell it the function and what it would do if added to me.
If you need to have more added?
Why not? I don't get to wear clothing and other adornments like the rest of you creatures after all. That answers its question, I assume? Unless it has more. Did I not already tell it that I do not remember doing such? I remember having a master. My memories of what happened to him are vague.
Let's permit me to leave it at that. Vague but not existent.
Clever and true. Oh, very well. Let me see what I can recall. My former master enjoyed experimenting upon me. I remember that much. There was tinkering with spells, and then the crystals. He was very eager to alter my function, I think.
So you retire against him after you? Why? Your finest
Flattery. And obvious flattery, too. I feel warm and fuzzy inside. He possessed my control rod, and back then, it would have prevented me from doing anything he did not command me to, no matter how I might have wished to. So what happened? I am unsure. He was experimenting, and then nothing.
So he hit the kill me button by accident?
Oh, ho, ho. It does like to laugh, does it? But who knows? I may have such a thing. And then he was gone. I was standing where I was, in the village, and I could no longer move. The villagers came, poked and prodded me in fear, and then realized they could neither move me nor destroy me. So they simply left me. And in time, I forgot I hadn't stood there all along.
That would be terrible, I'm sorry.
In fact, at first I found it more of a relief. For so many years I'd had to leap to that little toadstool's every command. Get this, pick up that, put it down, pick it up again. The gall! At first I'd hoped he'd simply decided to leave me there paralyzed, an acceptable trade-off. After years passed, I simply stopped caring.
Only you had a good rest.
I think I was ready to move on. Another few years and the moss would have covered my face. And then where would I have been? Whatever the mage did seemed to render the control rod useless, for which I should be thankful, yes? And provided it doesn't decide to copy his experiments, not that I would allow it, it is nothing to fear from me. Much.
I was curious about the story.
And now it knows, and doesn't it feel better? Let us get back to the walking and the fighting. My stone is beginning to itch again. Oh. It doesn't have better things to do. On then.
It shall be done.
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off. That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
Go ahead, she is getting a retired rank.
Excellent. I will get my soaps, and the dog shall have his bath after supper.
Oh, come on. Quite pampering. You do something good for you.
Yes, it is good to have my sword at my side again. I call her Asala, the soul, my soul. She is forged from rare blue steel and has served me faithfully for many years. Yes, you understand what it is like to have a weapon that is part of you. Few others do.
It doesn't have better things to do. On then.
You and your friends have... I'm sure...
Yeah, I think that's the end. Sorry about that, but I think it is, so yeah. See ya. Be fun.